o'clock. We'll begin our meeting with the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, we'll begin our meeting with our report from the county attorney, Sigler.
Okay, I've looked over in the last 2 weeks, which is always the case this time of year, a whole bunch of contracts. I think word should be filtering back that I've approved with some, a couple of them, some minor modifications. I think Border Energy was one. I think that Accurate Assessments was another snow removal contract. Cedar Bridge, which would be another Amber is in charge of that, but I looked that over and that looks good.
Cedar Bridge.
Cedar Bridge is for probation or for
They send those other students or other juveniles
the people that were a lot like me when I was growing up. Those kind of people go there.
Yeah, these are the result of. I mean, these really are the result of your fault because you made us put end dates on these, so they're going to come up a lot.
Right.
But you know, I thought, well, of course, because that means he has to read.
That's
more
revenue
often.
generating. See,
What was I thinking?
see, I'm in trouble now. You guys are a step ahead of me. Oh no.
Oh no, we're at least we're at least 10 behind you. I assure you.
I have to come up with some other good ideas. There's a 911, that 911 contract that we talked about the last time, and I said inform was okay. I just got that in an email, a draft of that. I haven't looked at it, so it'll be the next meeting before I can look at that. I'll give word to Pam or someone on what I think of that. I'll hopefully look at that the next couple days. We got a letter from our liability insurer in relationship to the case. This has been going on for some time. Weeks versus Whitley County Sheriff, a guy who was an inmate by the name of Brian Weeks brought suit against us. This was referred to our insurance company, who is, it's a company involved with travelers. This is CNA. And this is called a reservation of rights letter. What a reservation of rights letter is when a company thinks they may not have coverage on all or a portion of the lawsuit, they will fulfill their obligation to represent us, hire a lawyer in an appearance, but they then send you a letter, which is this letter by certified mail, which went to Mark Hodges, this is a sheriff's case, that reserve their right to get back out of this case if they think there's no coverage. Okay. And we have such a letter in this case. The reason is, and I'll own this 2-page letter down to you, and this is just, you don't have a decision to make on this, I'm just trying to make you aware of the whys of it, and so you're on board with that it's on our plate. The plaintiff has demanded an unstated amount of both compensatory damages and punitive damages in the complaint. Punitive damages are damages awarded by the court against a defendant in order to prevent the defendant from repeatedly committing an action or behavior. The insuring agreement of the policy with us states we will pay those sums the insured becomes legally obligated to pay as compensatory civil damages because of injury. There is no coverage for punitive damages. So my belief, they're going to continue to cover this case because there's compensatory damages requested too, and we'll have the full coverage we need. Punitive damages, as far as I know, still are not available against a municipality, a county, or the state in Indiana.
That's what I was thinking.
So it's informational only, but it's out there, and I didn't want to just tuck it away in a file without explaining that to you. In the event it raised its head later and you said, why didn't we ever hear about this? Let the record show minutes taker that you heard today. So no big deal, but that's what that is. And I think that's all I have. Oh, I still have on my plate the, I got to communicate to the state about the hatchery property. I haven't done that yet. I haven't got the contact information from Jan, so there will be a letter going out to them, but hasn't been sent yet.
I don't think we've heard anything on the fish hatchery, have we? Have you heard anything at all?
Well, that's, and I guess Jen pointed out, maybe I should go back to that, because she pointed out something that I thought I ought to discuss with you. And that is that maybe, let me find her email, which is here somewhere. This is from the auditor to me, and I don't know where you are on this. And she sent this January 8th to me. The state, she gave me the state contact for DNR properties. I know, but then she added this. I know the county wants to quit claim back to the state because of the restrictions on what they can do with the property, but in the same factor, they really would like to donate to Camp Samaritan as a not-for-profit camp for use of Whitley County, and fish hatchery property can be donated to Tri-Lakes Homeowner Association. So, I mean, is that true? Should I be inquiring of that? Because I had not heard that before.
Well, I think we had, in our letter that we sent to the DNR, I'll let Don report on that, but he's the one.
We requested that they take it back from us and give it to Camp Whitley, the 501c3 corporation. That was our request. At that time, there was nothing said about the fish hatchery because Thorncreek, well, if there was, it would have read, Thorncreek Township trustee does not want the building, therefore or land, therefore we have no use for it.
Okay.
Now, the Tri-Lakes Property Owners Association, did maybe something come along later? I don't know.
I think that was Jen on that one, because nothing was ever.
Okay, I didn't remember it either, so.
Yeah.
Well, maybe what I ought to do then in the letter to the state is simply saying just you have to take it back. We don't fulfill the requirements of the deed, so you gotta take it back. But then I could also suggest there are non-for-profits that may be interested in these and give them the name and the contact
That's exactly
information.
right.
That would be great.
That's exactly right. That really is, the bottom line is, we can't do anything with it, and I guess now, word we got from Jen was that it clearly stated that it would revert back to them if we didn't.
Yeah, it's in the deed, so it's an
Okay.
automatic, what we call an
And
automatic reverter.
Well, that's what we want to do. We want to revert it.
And then the state can do what
I
they will.
could see a tagline, by the way, if you want to get rid of it, here's a couple
That's
ideas,
good.
but we're not.
All right, all right.
That,
I get it.
that shouldn't be our push as much as it should be, we want to get it off the.
Okay,
Out
I'll
of our
do it that
property.
way. I will do it that way, gentlemen.
We're probably paying insurance on that too, right?
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
liability.
Should that, I'm not sure, it should read the property owner, should be the Lake Association. shouldn't it?
Yeah, it's Tri-Lake Property Owners Association.
It is the property, not the Lake Association.
No,
No, it's a
property,
TP.
TLPOA.
Yeah.
Will do.
Well, they'll never give it to the property owner. That won't happen.
No.
No, I don't think,
They don't qualify.
they don't
So
qualify
let
by
that in
statute.
there.
They are a 501c3.
Well, they are a 501c3.
Okay.
How can it be?
I don't know.
Just organized that way?
Some lawyer charged them to get
Yeah.
that status. It's a status.
That
with-
answers my question.
I'm trying to think of the gentleman that just passed away that did all that work.
Ben Gates?
No, it was, one of the property
Oh,
owners.
property owners.
Yeah.
Well, we originally started that all through the DNR. Stu Shipman approached us. We didn't approach them.
Right.
That's right.
Well, in the deeds, those automatic reverter clauses, you don't have to do anything. By operation of law, it goes back to the state. So I gotta talk to that guy at the state, because he's just mistaken about if he really made the statement, you can't give it back, is not accurate. Because if we don't do what we're supposed to do under the terms of the deed, they have it back. So I'll have a discussion with him about it by us all